Hi everyone. Hi. Is it starting? Okay, we're live now. Okay, so hi everyone. Merry meet. It is me, Michael Zavala, also known as the Lone Wolf. Welcome. So today we have a pick a card reading, and it is focused on mediumship. It is that time of the year again when the veil is thinning, and your ancestors and loved ones, angels and guides and spirits, and maybe little spooky ghosts come on out, and most people have a generally easier time to notice them. Halloween's on All Hallows Eve, Halloween, Samhain is on the 31st, I believe. Yes, 31st, October 31st. And yeah, so we're gonna go on with that theme of the spookiness, and but add a little bit more love and light into our messages. So today we have pick a card. We're not gonna do a fancy meditation to go into it. We'll just get right in as soon as we can. So for our first pile, we have black tourmaline. This black tourmaline, my best friend gave to me. She gave it to me as a birthday present, and it's very beautiful. It also has a hole in it that goes right through the center. So it's not a hagstone, but when I first noticed that hole, I thought, oh my god, is this a hagstone in a crystal? That's so awesome, but it's not. I think it just has a hole through the center, I guess. But anyways, I mean, it might be a hagstone, but I don't think it is. But yeah, this is black tourmaline for pile number one. Pile number one, this is black tourmaline. If you're attracted to this black tourmaline crystal or the story about it, and just choose this crystal. Now, pile number two is this red jasper. Red jasper is a stone for bodybuilding. It's a stone of energy and life sustenance. It's a great stone for a root chakra. This red jasper serves also as a worry stone, where you can like rub on it for when you're feeling anxious or nervous because of how smooth it is. It's a tumbled stone. So yeah, there's pile number two. Pile number three is this turquoise, this beautiful piece of turquoise that came from Mexico. It's very beautiful. It's real. It's raw, and it's like I think tumbled down, like sanded down on both sides to make it flat. It's a very beautiful crystal, very powerful. Lots of spiritual energy, lots of energy about mediumship in this crystal. So that's what we have here. I'm gonna hold them all together right now. So we have pile. Oh, it's backwards right here on the camera. Let me switch it around. It's backwards on the camera. So we have pile one with black tourmaline, pile two with red jasper, and pile three with turquoise. So look at these three crystals if you can see them. I can't hold them up. I don't have a camera thing for this, but black tourmaline again, pile number one, red jasper, pile number two, and turquoise for pile number three. So do what you gotta do in order to get yourself into the right receptive, intuitive mode to see what messages, which pile is for you. And yeah, let's dive right in. Let's start with pile number one. Pile number one with the black tourmaline. If you chose pile number one with the black tourmaline, you may be needing lots of grounding in your life. Lots of grounding. You may also be needing healing energies and protection. Black tourmaline is a crystal that is used a lot for empaths and healers and psychics and mediums to protect themselves. And a lot of people who are empathic will benefit from this crystal because this crystal grounds all those negative energies. It protects you from negative energies. It protects you from negative energies, but not only does the protection repel it, but it absorbs all negativity and transmutes it into positive energy. Before it completely engulfs itself in negativity, it transmutes the negativity into positive energy. Therefore, this crystal creates a giant aura of clear, clean, crisp energy all around you. And your aura is cleansed. This crystal is great for nighttime when you're going to sleep. It helps you fall asleep. It removes all your stresses. This crystal also protects you when you're doing readings, psychic readings. Black tourmaline is vetted as is called one of the most protective crystals out there, and that also includes moldavites that I'm wearing right now. Moldavites and black tourmaline are two of the most protective crystals there are, but I would say this one, black tourmaline, kind of it has an extra grounding thing to it. So it's not only is it protective, but it's grounding. Moldavite is protective, but it's really raises your vibration so much that you get ungrounded easily. So if you are led to this crystal, you are led to your ancestors, and you are also led to spirits who are very, tough and grounding presences. So let's get right into it. Let's start with some angel cards. Let's start with messages from Archangel Michael. So, pile number one. Spirit, what messages do you have for pile number one? Spirit. Whoa, one flew right out. Okay, we'll take that one. Okay, we'll take that one. So as I shuffle these cards, I want you guys to relax, and I want you to and this is I just want you guys to, while I shuffle these cards, I want you guys, the viewers, to relax, breathe, focus on the breath, meditate, and I want you to focus on a deceased loved one. Focus on a loved one that's deceased. Focus on someone you want to hear from. And let's see what messages they have for you today. I want you to focus on a concern or a problem you want your loved ones to help you with, maybe. Because these answers might be a little bit more general. This is a general reading, though, so take what resonates and leave out what doesn't resonate. And, I think that's good. And any other things would be, let's see what your loved ones have for you. Just focus on the loved one that you want to hear from, and ask some questions and see if anything comes out. So the first card we have, there we go, perfect for Black Tourmaline. Perfect. Believe and trust. So the bottom deck energy is use your imagination, and you will see the answer. It says, "Dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help with this situation, whatever you want the situation for." So, something about a problem that you've been having is calling forth for you to use your intuition, to use your imagination, to use your creativity with a little bit of realistic point of view. But I feel like you're supposed to use your creativity and use it to help you guide you through problems. I also see lots of healing and grounding energy to your creativity. So maybe you've been having lots of anxiety and stress, and your imagination is taking you to negative places. They're asking you to calm down, breathe, relax, cry it out, heal, ground yourself, and then make a plan, like a compare and contrast list, or what's it called? Not compare and contrast. Is it compare and contrast? It's where you put the positive. What's the positive of this, and what's the negatives? Positive this, negatives of this choice. Make a list in terms of making plans. So that's what your angel loved ones are saying. These are your angels as well who are stepping forward. So the first card that we got was lean on God and the angels for support. Dear God and angels, I give you this situation, whatever it may be, now and completely. I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. So that's in the past position. I feel like there was a problem that was getting you down. And let's see on the top card. Yeah, don't worry. Just know that you are innocent in your problems. You are innocent. Now the angels are also saying to keep your positive thoughts. Positive thoughts will create positive results. They're saying for right now, focus on the now. Focus on your most powerful source. The most powerful thing that you have right now is the power of the present, the power of the now. Your point of power is in the now. I think the book that the angels are recommending for you is the book You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. I always recommend the book because I love positive affirmations. They are so good. And so basically your angels are saying, get rid of the negativity, and it's time to plant new seeds of prosperity and abundance in your mind. Plant these seeds of positive thoughts, of positive experiences that you want to happen. Water them, nurture them, and then just let go, believe, and trust. Plan number one, you may have been trying to manifest something, but you don't feel like it's going on too well. You may also be a person who wants to start manifesting, but is unsure. I would say that can start manifesting, but start with something small and believe and trust and have faith, whether it be through prayer, meditation, positive affirmations, a vision board, magic and spells, or herbalism, or whatever you may want to manifest. You can even manifest with tarot cards. Go for it and try it out yourself. But be positive and just know that those positive thoughts will create abundance, and your angels and guides will step in there to help only if you ask them for permission. If you give your angels and guides will help you as long as you give them permission to act and help in your life. Let's get one healing message from Archangel Raphael. So Archangel Raphael, what is the healing message you have for us today? Okay. We have a quick message of sobriety. So someone on pile number 1, maybe trying to heal. Maybe a couple of you may be trying to heal from maybe trying to heal from alcoholism or an addiction of some point, some form. So I highly recommend. The angels highly recommend. Yeah, you're gonna recover. What they say. You're trying to recover. They're saying get some fresh air. Get some fresh air. Get some fresh air. You know, fill yourself with love and light. Be out in nature. Manifest and pray, and you know you're on the right path. I feel like your loved ones in heaven are stepping forward right now. They're going to start giving messages right now. But this is the healing message from Archangel Raphael. It says, this is what it says. It says, change physicians. The Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for the situation. Amen. Amen to that. Amen to that. And the bottom deck energy is give us your cares. Look at these elderly people. They're happy and in love and they're walking together. Top card energy would be hydration, drinking a lot of water. Maybe water under the bridge, forgiveness. But yeah. I'm going to read you what the book says for the physician card. So for change physicians, basically this card is saying that it's time to get a new second opinion or a new doctor because the current one is not helping you out. So people who are chose pile number 1 may be having health concerns or a little crisis. You may be having lots of doubts and misunderstandings and communication problems with your doctor, the medical system or medical team. You may be fighting for the correct diagnosis and something to actually help your illness. I feel like the angels are saying, you know, you got to change doctors. They're not working for you. So, but I'm not a licensed physician or a medical professional, so don't put your health in my hands. Put it in. Maybe it's time for you to take your health and the matters into your own hands. And that's one of the meanings. And the card says, this card indicates that the healthcare professional you've been working with or the person for whom you're inquiring isn't effective for this situation. Perhaps it's beyond the training or equipment capacity of your present physician, or it may also stem from philosophical differences in personality or views on alternative healing modalities. Regardless of the reasons, Archangel Raphael is guiding you to a new healer who's better suited to the situation. The first person you think of is the correct answer, and Raphael will provide you with additional information through your feelings, thoughts, and signs. He'll guide you through a smooth and gentle transition so your health and well-being are held at all times. So it's saying you'll know that it's time to change medication, be honest about your medical problems, it's time to get a second or third opinion, and it's time to make an appointment with healers and physicians. So this, I'm also going to take it a different way. This card represents that you're having health problems and you're going to have to change your point of view and stuff. But what I really feel like the message is, this is your loved one stepping forward and saying that they had a tough time, but they're now in heaven and they have a lot of faith in spirit and they're healed. They're okay in heaven. They don't suffer. Maybe when they were alive, you guys had no idea what happened to them. It was like a freak accident that happened to your loved one and they passed away real tragic and suddenly. But they're saying that I am healed now and I am okay, and they're saying like I am happy and at peace in heaven and I am okay. So your loved one could be saying that that they passed away tragic and suddenly, and there was almost like your doctors could not agree with each other. The doctors could not agree with each other about how your loved one passed away, and it could have been just a mysterious illness that just came out of nowhere. But they're just saying that everything is fine and everything's better now. They're okay, and they're saying thank you for taking care of us in the way that you loved us during our passing. Let's just get a few tarot cards for clarification on these messages. So Spirit, please clarify these messages. Thank you. We'll just get like one card for tarot because this is going to be a short reading. One or two. There we go. So we got the first card, Judgment. I feel like my pile number ones. Um, I just saw a car accident in my one. Some of you guys be safe on the roads as well. Um, a loved one could have passed away from a car accident, and they're saying that it's merely that, just an accident. We got this card with the angel on top, judgment card. This judgment card says that there's a major. Okay, sorry, I got a message from Facebook. Um, yeah, your loved ones are telling you that they crossed over peacefully and they're okay. Your loved ones are also saying that you have a very special gift. That they may be saying that some of your spiritual anxiety, your anxiety that you're having, or depression or health problems, is actually derived from an emotional problem, or it could even be spiritually created. It's your anxiety is spiritually created. So like the spiritual energy that you have that you're absorbing is causing blockages. Maybe you're around lots of draining people. Maybe and you're an empath, or maybe you're a medium and you have a lot of ghosts around you. You're absorbing all the illnesses of everyone and people you read for. You're absorbing all their information and you're getting clogged up inside. And the angels are telling you, it's time to change your pattern. Trying to enter your higher calling. Enter your higher calling. It's time to move on. So that's, and I also feel like you had a moment, like a giant epiphany in the past, and it helped guide you into the future. I also see that there may have been some sort of heartbreak, but you're healing and you're moving on. Pile number one. Let's see, okay, let's see. We also have the Hermit in reverse. So right now is the time to be, you're trying to get down to the nitty gritty of things, trying to manifest positivity. You gotta look within, is what I hear. You gotta look within to get rid of the limiting beliefs. So you gotta identify what the limiting belief is, take it out, and replace it with something new and positive. A reality you want to take. And they're saying, yes, believe and have faith and trust that it'll happen. But if you want to, and I think this is highly recommended from Spirit, work on it. Act in accord. Take some inspired action upon your manifestations. Like, for example, you're trying to manifest some cookies, and you just say, universe, I want some cookies, and you do nothing at all to make that happen. You want chocolate chip cookies that are half off for free. If you do nothing and you just sit there in your home, but waiting for your cookies to arrive, it may not always happen. I know they always say to let go and release and let it come to you by itself, but the universe likes people who help themselves. So the universe is basically saying, help yourself. Pray for these cookies. Pray for this manifestation. Pray for whatever you want. But if you don't act and try to make it happen yourself, it will be a lot harder for me to reach out to you. It's kind of the same thing like with mediumship. A medium has to raise their vibration, and spirit has to lower their vibration to meet in the middle, and that way the communication is easy and flowing. So I think Spirit is trying to say, don't get disappointed. Your manifestation is coming. Your hard work will pay off, and it will happen. And an opportunity will come to you. It's time to take a second look at what's being offered to us. We may feel like our hands are tied right now. We have no time for anything. But I think Spirit is asking us to take a look around us and maybe see if there's like another way out. There may be another way to making this happen. So you may have been, pile number one, you may have been having a lot of trouble with manifesting things in your life, with health issues, with other areas of your life. But I think everything will turn out well. You'll have a new beginning. So now on the notes about your loved ones. Okay. I definitely feel that this loved one that's stepping forward today is helping you on every single thing I just talked about right now. This loved one is someone who has recently passed away, or it may be someone this person may have been highly religious or very faithful, including in their relationships. This person was very positive, never focused on the negative. I feel like grandmother energy and grandfather energy. I feel like animals are very important to them. I also feel like this person was always on the go and not wanting to be set down, and they didn't want to they just didn't like staying in one place forever. So they were always on the go. I I see two people walking together hand in hand. So I feel like grandparents are mother and father, grandfather and grandmother. They're all together, whoever they may be. They're all together holding hands. They show me that they're holding hands, meaning they're together on the other side, and that they're at peace and they're still very much in love and happy, and they're, they have a lot of growth and abundance on the other side. I also feel like your loved ones are stepping forward and they're saying that they're around you. They're saying that you've noticed them before a couple times while they're in spirit. You notice them visiting you. They're also saying that this is a message for someone specific. The dreams that you dreamt about us are real, so don't worry. It's real and it's happening. It's real. Yeah. So basically, I feel like your guys' loved ones are still with you, pile number ones. And don't worry, I know your loved ones are always with you. They'll never go away. They're always there for you. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for pile number one? And please, guys, if you guys feel like any of these messages are resonating, please leave down any confirmations or validation down in the down in the comments below, and that'll be very highly advantageous for you just to take notes and see who comes through, or maybe it's for any other people who pass by and want to see how accurate these readings are. So I feel like your loved one is trying to give you a special message. I feel like they're using angels. They used to work with angels since they were younger. With you, they tried to help you with your faith and religion. I feel like someone who is very faithful, very protective over you as well. That's the one thing I want to tell you. This energy that is stepping forward is very protective, very, very protective over you. Almost to the point that they're a little bossy. But they always mean it with good intentions and with a good heart. Because they only want what's best for you is what they're saying. I also hear... Man, I just felt like the weight has been dropped off my shoulder. So this person suffered a lot. They had a rough past, and they had a very rough passing. They said, my passing was not an easy one, Michael. They're saying, Michael, my passing was very hard on me, hard on my family, and the most importantly, it was hard on me because it was hard on my family. They're saying, because I did not want to, I didn't, as much as I suffered and felt a lot of pain when in the process of dying, I suffered the most knowing that my family was not okay. I suffered worse because my family was suffering more than I was. I just wanted to take the pressure off of them, and I just wanted to make them feel better. And this loved one is even saying, they didn't want to see you that way. I can see you crying. They're showing me a vision of them in a hospital bed, and the person in their family is just crying around them saying, I don't want you to die, I don't want you to die. But they're saying, I just gotta go, it's my time, and I don't want to see you crying over this. So, yeah, so they're just saying but just know that everything is forgiven, and I am at peace now on the other side. I no longer feel that pain and that suffering, so it's time for you to let go of that suffering as well. So they're asking you to open your heart, open your mind, imagine your loved one stepping forward, giving you a big hug, because that hug is real. They're coming directly from heaven to visit you. And they also want to say, they're saying, give me all your cares and burdens and shames. Give me all your problems, and I will take them to heaven with me. Just know that your loved one is your guardian angel, and this is their healing message for you. So Spirit, what's the final healing message? And hopefully these healing messages at the very end resonate with you and help you out. So let's see, Spirit, what is the healing message for me? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is exactly the card I was thinking from the very beginning of the reading. This is the card that I thought would come out. This angel. I know the card says, I have become one of your guides, and there is you and there is them reaching up from heaven. Like we just talked about, the whole vibrational thing. I feel this person is more than just a guide. They are your guardian angel. They are your entire heaven. It's like you could I don't even know, I feel like you even have an altar for them and your ancestors and everything. I feel like you have an altar with the picture on them with candles and flowers and sage and beautiful memories, and you cry every time you pass by them. This is your angel. This angel of yours is I feel like I want to say grandfather. Your grandfather is your guardian angel. But most importantly, I feel this is also like a grandfather energy. Yeah, okay. And for someone out there, this person who's your guardian angel, this is your little baby. This is the baby that you lost before, the baby that you thought was gonna make it but didn't. they're saying, well, I made it now, and I made it to be your guardian angel. So just know that your baby, your grandfather, your grandmother, your baby, all these angels are surrounding you. They're saying, we are now your guardian angel. We're here to protect you. Whew, that was intense. That was intense. That was amazing. And the bottom deck energy is, as a soul, I can be in several places at once. So this card is saying, believe in the fairy tale love. Continue believing in fairies and in magic, because in heaven, it is all very real. And all that, every time every single moment you experience that magic again in your real life, in your physical world life, just know that was from up there, from your little angel in disguise. It's your blessing in disguise, this angel says, for this reading. So thank you very much, pile number ones. That is all. Oh, and one more thing. And let me read the card before we go. I will read the card. So, this is what your card says. For I have become one of your guides. For this card. Oops, my bad. For this card, I become one of your guides. So, now that I have had time to process and learn from my earthly experience, I am working through my remaining life purpose by helping you with your life purpose. It's a vicarious way for me to fulfill my destiny as you fulfill your own. Please know that I'd never interfere with your free will choices, although it's admittedly difficult at times to sit on the sidelines and watch you make choices that I, if I were asked, would advise you to make differently. As one of your spirit guides, my role is simply to love you. All of the love that you receive from your many angels and guides is your shield that safeguards you in the face of stress and fear. Our collective love is healing, guiding, and protective. And know that you can call upon me or any of your angels or guides for assistance or comfort. We're always here for you. And this is your angel stepping forward. This is your loved one who stepped forward and saying, I will always, always be there, and I will always love you and take care of you. You are my sweet little baby. You are my angel. I even heard someone just say, you're my precious pumpkin pie. I feel like when a loved one just said that. So thank you, pile number ones. I feel like you guys had a pet name or something, but anyways. Thank you, pile number ones and your loved ones for these messages. They are very beautiful. Thank you so much, and blessed be. Okay, so let's move on, everyone. Thank you, Spirit. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Blessed be. Okay. So, pile number two. Pile number two. Hold on, Facebook's showing me something again. Okay. Pile number two. Pile number two, we have red jasper. If you picked pile number two or red jasper, I feel like you're going through a tough time in your life. You're a person who is low on energy. You're very fatigued. You may be angry and bitter and upset. You may be having a hard time in your life right now. I also feel that I'm at pile number two. You're going in circles about things. I think you have to take a leap of faith in something as well. Pile number two, I feel like your energy is very strong, but it has been weakened and you need some help. I definitely feel a health problem is going to be resolved, and you may receive a gift from a friend, financially maybe, or from your angels. So let's see what loved ones are stepping forward today. So Spirit, what loved ones are stepping forward today? What are your messages, Spirit? So we have, okay, keep your eyes on your targeted intention. This could also go to manifesting. Pile number one, you could have also picked pile number two. Could be that you wanted to pick either or, and you felt attracted to it. Now you have detached from the situation in the present, and in the future, we have a favorable outcome in the future. So your loved ones are telling you, your loved ones are in heaven are reaching down to give you assistance. They say, don't give up on what you're trying to do or manifest. They're also saying, don't give up on on the challenges that you may face. It's time to detach from the negativity. It's time to focus on the positivity, but they're saying a favorable outcome will happen as long as you have good intentions. Good intentions are the road to heaven, the road into the light. And they're saying ask Archangel Michael to cut any cords of attachments. I think your angels are saying you're feeling drained because you are very much being psychically drained from all of the people. There may be a situation, a person, or a place that is draining your energy. Maybe you're out in the hot sun all day and doing lots of yard work. Maybe you're around a lot of coworkers and school classmates that are very negative, and they're taking away your energy. And I just feel like all this energy is being siphoned off of you, like you're being drained immediately. So I definitely feel that happening for you. But it's time to let go of the fear and doubts. It's time to cut out. You can ask Archangel Michael to cut off those cords, cut those cords and surround you in white light, and to let you stand in your own energy for 72 hours. Just know that if you do this, you will feel better. Basically, what I like to do, I like to say, Archangel Michael, please find me and cut all cords, ties, and hooks from me. Wrap a white light shield around me and let me stand in my energy for 72 hours. And that will keep me happy and clean, and I will not be being drained anymore. The shield will protect me, the cord connections are gone, but only the love bonds will come back. The family members and loved ones, that love bond will come back and you will not feel drained at all. So let's get a healing card though. Spirit, what healing messages do you have for my clients? For my pile number 2. So let's get a healing message. Okay, oh, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, cannot make this up. Increase energy. Your loved ones are saying you are going to have more energy soon with whatever. There's something that you're doing physically that's going to increase your energy. Yeah. Archangel Raphael is going to give you a blessing, a gift of energy. You may even receive a gift of money. Expect a miracle came out as well. So you have 2 cards. I feel like you're going to get a blessing. So let's just see. You're going to get a blessing, and blessings come in 3s, I believe. Yeah, there's detoxification. Perfect. Perfect for this reading. Let's get some cards for more clarification. Spirit, can you please clarify these messages, please? Thank you. Knight of Swords, it's time to slow down. I see that your loved ones are saying that they were very fast-paced and they were a fast-paced person in your life and you miss them terribly. Yeah, it's time for a new beginning though. It's a new beginning for them, it's a new beginning for you. Yeah, and then there's Page of Cups for the future in reverse. So this may be a personal message for you that you're about to receive a gift. I feel like my pile number 2 is you're getting a gift, maybe in money from the will or something. Yeah. And I also feel like your loved one is saying it's time to give yourself self-love. And it's time to free yourself from the shackles of shame and the negativity. It's time to let go of this toxic relationship or addiction that you may be going through. It's time to let it go and move on. It's time to love yourself. Take care of yourself. They're saying you will heal by loving yourself. Loving yourself will heal you. Okay? It's not the other way around. It's not that you will get healing by loving yourself. It's that loving yourself will heal you. I just saw that on Facebook recently. It was a good quote. It was a good one because I know in the process of doing self-care and self-love, you naturally heal yourself with that. You just heal naturally because you're focusing on what's important. What's important is you, and that's what your angels and loved ones in heaven wants to tell you, that their whole viewpoint, their whole focus is on you and you only. So your loved ones are saying they're still with you and they love you and they're taking good care of you and they're with you. So, Spirit, any last words, any messages from pile number 2's loved ones, please? Thank you. Let's see. Okay, I think we're done here. We'll take this card. Okay, so this is the message that your loved one is saying to you right now. Whoa, don't fall on me. Okay. They're saying, it is beautiful where I am. Look at this beautiful scene. Just take it in right now. Look at this beautiful scene that we see here. There's a lake, a clear, calm and clear, crystal clear lake. There's a sunset, just like right now here in California. The sun's about to set. And there's beautiful hills and mountains and trees and forests and grassy shores. It is divine. It is a beautiful place where they're at. So, this is what your loved one is saying. I wish that for just a moment I could share my world with you. This heavenly realm is beyond description. It is where colors, hues, and patterns of all different types sing and come alive. Here there is a brilliant light that permeates everything, and everything in turn is filled with indescribable joy. Here you suddenly become aware that you are connected to everything. There is no anger or hardness in this world. Those emotions have been replaced with overwhelming peace and joy. It is love at its finest. It is heaven. the place where I'll be waiting to greet you one day. And your loved one just saying, thank you for the way that you took care of me during my life. I feel like now I'm getting a clear picture now in my mind. This person is saying they can think clearly again. This person that passed away may have gone through dementia. They may have been blind. They may have Alzheimer's. They had a debilitating and chronic fatigue, chronic illness that has burdened you with. They in their eyes they saw. They're saying, I am sorry for burdening you with my whole life. With you having to depend, with me having to depend on you all the time. I hope that makes sense. They're saying thank you for taking care of me. I'm sorry I was a burden or a shame to you, and they're saying I take full responsibility for everything and take care of you now instead, so you can relax and let it out and cry and move on and heal and grieve. But they're saying I am in a beautiful place now, and I can see the world how beautiful it is. And they're saying not only am I in a beautiful place and I see the world through beautiful loving eyes, they're saying that they now see the beautiful person that you truly are, and they forgive you. They forgive everything, and they say, the most beautiful thing for them is you. You are very beautiful, and they say you are the most beautiful thing that I've ever known. You are precious to me, and they love you so very, very much. So thank you, pile number 2s. That was your messages from Spirit. Thank you so much. Blessed be. Let's move on to pile number 3s. I think for some reason my pile number 1s are always really fast. Long. They're very long, and my pile number 2s and 3s are very short. But let's just see what Spirit has for us. So, let me cleanse this deck. Let me cleanse it real fast. Okay. Okay, cleanse. I see they want to go now. They're cleansed. Maybe it's just me. Sorry, guys. You did not see that. My cards went everywhere. Anyways. And guys, stay tuned to the end of this video. I will be pulling a Soul Truth card for everyone to focus on this October to see what happens. So anyway, Spirit, what messages do you have for my pile number 3? What messages do you have for my pile number 3s? That card came out again. So, let's just take it. Thank you, Spirit. Bottom deck energy. Ooh, make a commitment. So, we have the first card here. Oh, we have a beautiful card there, I think. This card says, let go of fear. I think in the past, you were very... Oh! One more thing. I forgot. Pile number 3s. If only I can edit videos. Pile number 3s. You are turquoise. I was just in a jumble. Sorry for that, guys. Let's start all over again. Pile number 3s. Pile number 3s. If you picked a turquoise crystal, then you are my pile number 3s. Pile number 3s. I think your loved ones are saying it's time to ground yourself, spiritually ground your gifts, and to open up, because my pile number 3s, you guys are my mediums. You guys are mediums, I feel, pile number 3. You guys have the gift of mediumship. And with mediumship, the enemy of your light is fear. I feel like in the past you were very afraid of your own gifts, and it took you a while to get used to them. But now you have positive thoughts. This card came out again. Now you have positive thoughts about it, and I think as long as you stay positive, look at this card. The outcome will be beautiful. It's like you and your symbol library, you and your dictionary, your book of symbols of how to interpret the Spirit's messages. And it's saying your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. This is Spirit coming through for you, saying, trust your intuition. This is your loved ones in heaven giving you the message that trust your intuition. You are very guided and a real life medium. You are guided by us, and we are trying to talk to you the whole time. So this is your loved ones in heaven saying, let go of the fear, have some positive thoughts, and trust your intuition, because we are trying to give you a message. And Spirit has been trying to do that this whole time. I feel like my cards went everywhere for a purpose, so that whole thing, all the cards went everywhere. I feel like maybe you're scrambling to get things in order. You're very busy. Pile number 3 is very, very, who isn't busy, but you're very, very busy. Particularly more busy throughout this month of October to maybe December or November. I feel like lots of busyness, and Yeah, let's get a healing message, Spirit. Yeah, okay. We got diet is important here. So I think your angels are asking you, and your loved ones are asking you to cleanse yourself of all negativity, cleanse yourself of all toxicity, of all the things that are not healthy for you. Let go of the negativity and the fear, and just use your mind to create a heaven in your own mind. Bring heaven on earth through yourself, and be that example you want to show the world to be. I think the light is like basically asking you to cleanse yourself and be a pure channel of spirit. Because if you don't cleanse yourself and you don't do this, it'll be harder to receive messages from spirit. Yes, bottom deck energy says leave a stressful situation behind. It's time to let go of something that's been holding you back and to move on. Hydration again, and I'm feeling really thirsty right now. Probably I'm talking a lot, but yeah, let's get some clarification. Spirit, please clarify the messages that we see right now. So my power number 3, as mediums, I feel like you would benefit from getting some reading some books on mediumship and how, and start practicing your gifts a little bit here and there. And they're saying trust your angels. If you have any doubts at all, ask your angels for assistance. Ask your angels and guides for any assistance at all. They'll be right there for you. Archangel Michael is there to protect you, and Archangel Raphael is there to heal you, to refill you after every reading, after every message, and every meeting with any spirits as well. We, excuse me, we have the star card for in the past for clarification. Yeah, you're meant to shine your light. Shine your light. Don't be afraid of the light. All these spirits and everything, they're not anything to be afraid of. Most of them, they're pretty harmless. And you as a medium are in control of this. You're not crazy. You're not going insane. This is a gift for you, and it's time for a new beginning. Yeah, because after this, I think you're gonna have like some real, like a giant realization. Maybe your life purpose will appear if you follow your intuition. I feel like not only are my Pile 3's mediums, but I also feel that you're gonna have self-discovery real soon, like a giant miracle for you. Like oh, now that makes sense. No wonder. Definitely, definitely. Pile number 3 is you are my medium. You're a medium. This is the card. This is a special card for me. This is the card that let me know that I was a medium when I had my own. Well, this is one of the cards that was used when I realized that I was a medium, when I really got solid thinking. So my Pile number 3 is, if you don't believe, this is a death card. This card always tells me that I am a medium. Little story for you. When I started off a couple years ago doing mediumship readings, I was always doubting myself just a little bit. Like I was like, I'm not so sure if I am a medium. Am I doing this right? It wasn't until this January that just passed, the beginning of the year, I did a reading for someone that I wasn't going to do it because I was like, I'm really stressed right now, but I did it anyways. And the most accurate message of your life came through. I had just finished reading a book called So You Want to Be a Medium by Rose Aiden Vanden Aiden, something like that. And that book at the very end said, we've come to the very last chapter said this: we've come to the end of our journey of this book, and this if this were a tarot reading, I would have picked the death card to show that it's number 13. It's the ending of it's the ending of this book. It's the ending of our journey as a medium. I hope you take this forward, and I hope you use the skills that you learned in this book. I hope you become a very good medium. And I was like, the death card. I was like, maybe I am a medium, maybe I'm not. But right after that, the next reading that I did, the very next reading was like the next day, or the very next day, I think, or then in the next few hours. The next day, I got a reading done, and in this reading, at the very end, I was reading like these two complete strangers, a mother and a daughter, and they're very sad and upset about their passing of their father, and of the child's father, and they were of the daughter's father, and they were very upset. But I tried my best, and there was a little bit of a language barrier as well because their mother did not speak English, so I had to try my best, making things very simple for them to understand. Funny thing is, the last thing I asked for was this. I asked my client's father, who was in spirit. I asked him, "Do you have any evidential or validating evidence or facts or information that you can give to your messages that you can give to your clients right here, to your daughter?" And he said, well, there is one thing I could do. And he showed me a watch. He showed me a watch, and he said, we can stop it right here. I'll stop the watch right here. Tell them that I'll stop the watch. And then I said, right when I saw that in my mind, and I heard him and everything, externally, internally, the whole thing, I saw the image of the watch in my mind. I felt him outside of me. I saw him. I experienced it. I told my clients, your father said he's going to stop the watch. Specifically, like I said, your father said something about a watch. He's gonna stop the watch. And right when I said that, she turned pale and she went, and she looked down under the screen and she grabbed the watch that I didn't know was there and she said, this is his watch that he wore before he died. It stopped right here, and the time that it stopped in was the same time that he showed me in my mind, and it was also the time that he passed away. And he showed us that sign, telling us that was his sign and message saying, "Hey, I'm still here and I'm still with you and loving you guys. I'm still here." And not only was it for my client's validation that he was there, but it was validation for me saying, "Oh my God, I am a medium. This is my gift." That was the moment that everything changed for me, and I was like, "This is my gift." And I was proven that was more than enough proof for me to know that I have the gift. I can do it on my own. I don't need to depend on anyone or anything. I can do this. I'm a medium, and I've been doing it. And so I just felt very proud of myself for that moment, and I just felt like that was the validation and the blessing I needed to know that I was indeed a medium. And now that I look back on the book, when I see the death card in the book that I read that helped me develop my mediumship gift, I realized that the death card was a card that I specifically picked out of all my cards. That's the card that tells me my client is a medium. So in the book, the author was pretending like they were like reading me and being like, "Oh, you got the death card, you must be a medium." And I'm like, "Huh, maybe I am a medium." And then now I get the card again, and I look back on the books. I look back on the book, and it says like, you are a medium, and that's the death card right there. So my pile number 3 is you are definitely a medium. If you have any doubts and concerns about that, just know as you heal and grow and spiritually grow as a person, your readings will become more accurate and you will trust your intuition way better. That was just a little story I want to tell you guys. How I basically found out I was a medium. It was through a lot of hard work and effort that I found out that I was a medium. And I had the gift the whole time. It was just I needed to trust my intuition, trust my inner guidance, and just go with it. Don't be afraid and just continue going. And the more you practice, the better you get. And as I've been taught and I learned, it's true. Mediumship is something that's never ending. Mediumship, you learn to be a better medium every time you do your work, and it's a never-ending journey of learning. Never-ending journey of learning, and it's worth it. It's worth it. So that's my story, and I hope you guys have your own story too about becoming a medium. So, pile number 3. Any messages, Spirit? Any messages for your loved ones here? Pile number 3, Spirit. Any messages from my pile number 3? From pile number 3 loved ones. Spirit, any messages from pile number 3 for loved ones? Thank you. So yeah, that was the story of my random watch thing. The watch that stopped right in front of our eyes. Yeah, I still have the video, by the way, so I'm gonna watch it anytime I feel doubtful about mediumship. I'm just gonna watch that video and be like, wow. Because that one just really recharged me and said, I am a medium. Oh my God, I learned, I can do things. I'm adulting right now. Yeah, that was a good reading. And honestly, almost every reading is full of stuff like that. And my readings are always like that. So, again, I am a medium. By the way, guys, I am a medium. So I do this work on my own. I am working on becoming a professional medium. And because of that, I also want to say that I've been doing free readings for this whole week, and I've gotten a lot of requests. So thank you, everyone, for all your requests for the readings. I enjoyed them. I'm glad that your loved ones came through with special messages. A couple people did cry, and I'm sorry that it hurts, but your loved ones needed to tell you a message, and they needed to be there. And it was all for your benefit, for your soul's growth, and for your freedom, and for you to embrace life again, and to have some closure and move on. And I just want to say I am doing readings. It's 1 hour readings, 45 minutes to 1 hour. For 1 hour readings, actually 45 minutes to 1 hour reading, $25 a reading. So that's $25 for 1 hour or 45 minutes, depending on the camera, I guess. I don't know, depending on the time we have. I would say 1 hour, 1 hour reading. So $25 for one reading. I am doing them. We can schedule them whenever you want, guys, and we can work on it, whatever fits my schedule and your schedule, because I am busy with school and exercise and doing stuff all around, going to the stores and everything. I am busy, but we can work something out. If you'd like a reading, please give me a message, and we will do a mediumship reading if you want to hear more from your loved ones. So this is your loved ones with the message for you. Let me just shuffle it one more time. Let's see, Spirit. Yeah, I'm doing more readings, guys. So if you guys would like one, let me know down let me know in a private message and let me know that you want a mediumship reading done, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Also, I will be doing free mediumship readings randomly here and there, so be on the lookout for any opportunities to get a free reading if you cannot afford it. And yeah, so thank you very much. And this is a message from your. There we go. This is a message from your loved ones. Beautiful message to end this with. You are never alone. Ever. And I feel like some of you are scared and you feel very much alone in your life. And I feel like this. I just got a message from someone's grandparents, someone's grandpa, and I think I know who this message resonates to. This message resonates to someone who I'm good friends with, and they feel very much alone in their life. So your loved ones say this: you are never alone. I am here with you now. I'm standing right beside you. Heaven isn't up in the sky. It's another dimension and frequency level, parallel with the earthly physical plane. Every moment of every day you are accompanied by powerful and loving guardian angels who watch over you from their dimension. They interact with your physical experience to help you bring divine spirit into the earth plane. Without spirit, the physical world would wither because spirit is the life force energy of everything and everyone. The angels and guides, including me, who accompany you are your heavenly entourage, of loving supporters. You, like everyone, have access to heaven's help by acknowledging and attuning to this higher dimension. Meditation, music, nature walks, creativity, and other gentle actions help you connect with us consciously. We are here, we are with you. You are never alone. So my power number 3, I think your loved one is saying you are never ever alone. If you feel like your angels and spirit guides and your loved ones have taken a break and don't want to talk to you, that is not the case at all. Your angels and loved ones and spirit guides are still with you more than ever, and they're trying to communicate with you. So reach out to them as much as they're reaching out to you, which is always. And that communication, that love bond that you have between you and your loved ones will always be there. So that was it for pile number 3. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you so much, everyone, for these beautiful messages. I appreciate it. There's so much healing going on, and this is just amazing. All the messages that came through. So thank you so much, guys. I did say to hold on for the very end because we have one more thing we're going to do. I'm going to pick out a Soul Truth card for people, just in case you are having some trouble listening to your intuition. This is a little bonus because I do love these cards. So I want you guys to think of a question, guys. Think of a question, a concern, something in your life, somewhere where you need more direction, and maybe you're at a crossroads or something. And yeah, let's see what Spirit has for you. Let's see. So yeah, think of a question. Think of something that you're trying to decide on. Think about your soul purpose, your life truth. Maybe think of something for self-care. This is an overall message that kind of like seals it off, you know? An overall message, and I'm getting this directly from Spirit, from Hecate, my goddess, Spirit, from Hecate. Let's see, one more shuffle, she says. And you can take this card that I'm using, that I'm gonna pull out. You can use the card, write it down, keep the message with you, and see how much you develop and grow spiritually. See how much you feel closer to your life purpose, and see how much you change and grow as you continue to apply it to your life. So let's see. I think one more shuffle. There we go. So we got the message. This card. What if it isn't true? The thing you are telling yourself right now, the concrete reasons why you think you don't belong, you can't do it, you won't get there, you're not enough, or it's not for you. What if it wasn't true? Today's soul action. It's time for a soul chat. Close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and ask the wise one within you. Ask the witch within you. Ask, what if it isn't true? What else might be possible? Journal your answer. What lie do I need to let go of to reach my soul's truth? And that is exactly what you must do. This is what Spirit is telling you. What is the lie that you need to let go of to reach your soul's truth? What is that one piece of information, one little lie that you tell yourself, that negative belief, that nagging in your head, that feeling of, I can't do it, I'm not good enough? What is that lie that you tell yourself every day that you need to let go of to reach your soul's truth. Like if you can release that one thing that's holding you back, what is it that you can let go, and then to appreciate your life purpose. You know what? I also have them. If you had an unlimited amount of money, if you could, okay, how about this? If you can do anything at all in the world, and money was no object, what would you do? Who would you be? What would you have? Answer that question for yourself. What would I do if I had if money were if money were no question, if money didn't matter? What would I want to have for myself? Who would I want to be? What do I want to become if money were no problem, or whatever? If there were no lie that I were telling myself, what truth would I have in my soul? So, yeah. I know some of you may be doubting yourself in your gift of mediumship or something. Thank you, Heritage. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like the light. I feel like you're in the dark though. Everyone who is watching this, and we are coming to the holiday season for 2022, where we're gonna end the year soon, and during this time is when the northern hemisphere gets much darker, and there's people who there's some people who have like seasonal depression and stuff like that. I think your angels and guides and your loved ones are saying, take care of yourself, be in the light more often, go out on nature walks. Most importantly, take care of yourself and love yourself. Take care of yourself and your health. Be there for yourself, just like anyone. They would still be there for you if they were still alive, and they still are with you and helping you out in everything that they can possible. So thank you everyone for joining me for this beautiful reading messages from your loved ones. I hope you guys have loved it and enjoyed it, and that'll be it. So I will be making these readings every Wednesday and Saturday. There'll be pick a card readings, and every Saturday. Every Wednesday and Saturday is just fine. So I will be doing these pick a card readings every Wednesday and Saturday, and so thank you for joining me, and blessed be.